Greetings, welcome to Vivid Nightmares, where shadows come to life and terror intertwines with reality. My name is Lucia, and today I will share with you a story that still makes me shudder every time I remember it. It happened during a solitary excursion to an old hunting lodge, lost in the darkest reaches of the forest. The hunting lodge stood like a reliquary from forgotten times, surrounded by twisted trees and shrouded in a deathly silence. My curiosity to explore abandoned places led me there on a cloudy afternoon, ignoring the locals' implicit warnings about the place and its macabre history. As I entered, the smell of moss and rotten wood greeted me, accompanied by a chill that penetrated to the bone. Daylight filtered faintly through the cracks in the walls, creating dancing shadows that seemed to move with a life of their own. The empty hallways echoed with every step I took, filling me with a sense of unease that grew with every moment. The place was imbued with an oppressive atmosphere, as if the past had left its indelible mark on every corner. It was in one of the side rooms that I found the first disturbing sign: hunting trophies hanging on the walls, staring at me with empty eyes and furs that seemed to retain the echo of the cries of the animals that once inhabited the forest. I continued exploring, my breath ragged by the tension that had gripped me. I found room after room, each more somber than the last, until I reached a central room where a makeshift altar lay on the floor, surrounded by extinguished candles and twisted figures of what appeared to be sacrificed animals. It was then that I heard the first inexplicable noise, a soft rustling like the rustling of dry leaves blown by the wind. My senses sharpened as he forced me to keep moving forward, driven by curiosity mixed with primitive fear. In a dark corner, I saw a shadow move. He was a hooded figure, his face hidden under the darkness of the hood, but his eyes shone with an intensity that made my blood run cold. A shiver ran down my spine as the figure slowly approached me, its footsteps barely audible on the dusty ground. I tried to back away, but my legs seemed to be stuck in a fever sleep, unable to respond to my desperate need to escape. The figure stopped a few feet away, its presence emitting an ominous energy that made me feel as if I was trapped in an endless nightmare. Finally, with superhuman effort, I managed to turn around and run towards the exit of the hunting lodge, leaving behind the darkness and horror that seemed to have come to life in that cursed place. Since then, I've avoided talking about that experience, but the images of the hooded figure in the hunting lodge continue to haunt me in my most vulnerable moments. Thank you for listening to my story. Always remember to be careful when exploring abandoned places, for you never know what ancestral presences may awaken and lurk in the shadows. Until next time. Goodbye. Greetings, welcome to Vivid Nightmares, where shadows come to life and terror